Hello guys, and welcome to a quick presentation of my new Ford Ranger Wildtrak. So this is a Euro spec model that I bought in Switzerland here, and it's the Wildtrak trim, which is the upper trim just beneath the Raptor. But the Raptor is quite a different vehicle. The Raptor is lifted, it has less load capacity than the Wildtrak. So the Wildtrak is the highest trim, but still with the full load capacity of the Ford Ranger. This one I found completely brand new, of course, through online ad in a Swiss-German garage, a Ford dealership. And this beautiful unit was just waiting for me to buy it. And it's absolutely perfect. Why is it perfect? First of all, it's my favorite color. It's metallic, I think they call it moon silver gray metallic or something like that. It's the best color, I think. Second, it has black wheels, which I think are perfectly matched with the body. And it has pretty special couple of options. First, it has, I don't know if it's standard now on June 2021 Ford Wildtrak Rangers, but it has the electric tonneau cover. So I press here twice and the tonneau cover opens. And this is pretty awesome. You don't have to pull, there's no more string to pull, and this makes total sense. And the whole cover assembly takes less space than before, even takes less space than the manual one. So the roller is a bit more compact. So you see in the bed they have that plastic lining, which is pretty awesome. Let me show you with a wide angle. I did some gardening transportation this morning, lots of branch and grass, and you can throw anything back there. It feels really solid. You got these attachment points, and I can't wait to put some accessories back there, some organizer, divider for the bed. And the tailgate is really light. You can raise it just with a finger. And the whole thing, it really feels high quality, very tightly put together. And so here you have an option. No, it's not an option actually, it's standard. But you just press here. Let me just unlock the vehicle. And the tonneau cover will soft close. Check the soft close. And it has the anti-pinch feature too. So if there's something in the way, it will just stop and not, try to crush. And the tonneau cover is totally weatherproof because we had pretty strong rains recently, and the truck was outside, obviously, and absolutely no water went through. Of course, it has the trailer hitch as standard. So trailer capacity is 3.5 tons, metric tons. Here you have your trailer plug. I'll show you a bit of the underside too with the spare tire. It's pretty awesome to have a spare tire because most cars nowadays don't have any. So this is a real 4x4, and I mean it's a part-time 4x4 because by default it runs on 4x2 for efficiency. So this is the default setting, it runs on 4x2, but then you can switch it in 4, or you can switch it in 4 low range if you want to go up a really steep slope, or if you want to take out some boat from the water if you have a heavy load. So this is the interior. The interior is really high spec. This is really a nice material. The stitching, contrast stitching. The wheel feel great. And the instrument cluster, of course. Oh yeah, here's the other option I have here. Stationary heating. And I also have a remote for that. So this stationary heating works without the engine being on, and it just consumes some diesel fuel from the main tank, and it heats the car really quickly. So winter, you know, if you're on a work site or something and you don't want to run the engine, just use that. And you can start it remotely if you want to, you know, de-ice the car if the car is completely snowed in. And so that's quite convenient. So this is the light control. Here's for the mirrors. Oh, you can switch the mirrors here. Okay, that's cool. So a quick view into the inside and the back. So the back is really nice because there's a lot of space in the back. You can fit comfortably 5 adults in this car, in this truck I should say. And you can raise here this bench here. And here you have your jack, you have your security equipment, you know, you have a few pockets where you can put some stuff. Yeah, that's good. And then you can fold also the backrests. Let me check. So of course you have the center armrest. Oh yeah, just pull this little tab and here you go. So this goes flat if you ever want to, you know, store some stuff here. If you don't have enough space in the bed, for example, which is pretty unlikely, but you never know. So beautiful leather with contrast stitching here. You have your ISOFIX for baby seats and whatnot. Of course, you have your footrests. Let me show you the engine compartment. So this is a bi-turbo 4-cylinder, 2-liter. So it doesn't sound like, you know, a very big engine, but it's powerful enough. It's 213 horsepower. So this is high quality engine compartment with 2 gas struts, you know, really lifts easily. And there you have your engine with your dual turbos. So torque is 500 Newton meters, and the power is really enough. I mean, it's perfect. You never feel that the engine is too small. Here you go for the front view. Let me do that again. I'm used to the Teslas where you have to very carefully close the frunk. Yeah, that should do it. Let's have a quick view of the underside. Yeah, this looks like a proper utility vehicle. No nonsense. With a, you know, rigid rear axle, but and some pretty sturdy suspensions in the back. Front suspensions are a spring, but the back suspensions are a bit more basic, and they're meant to bear loads, and pretty heavy loads, because on the bed you can put basically a ton, 1.1 tons. Well, on the Raptor, which is the higher trim, you can only put 600 kilos because the suspensions have been modified, it's a bit softer and higher. So there you have it. This is the beautiful Ford Ranger Wildtrak, and I've had the opportunity to try it on off-road, and it's pretty awesome, and I really love to drive it. I mean, I have a couple Tesla Model X's, and my wife and I, we both have one, and we love our cars, but this is pretty special. This is not a sporty vehicle by any stretch of the imagination, of course, but it's another way of driving, and it feels great. And Ford, Ford really knows their stuff. They do beautiful trucks. I think this truck looks absolutely great. Has the bars on tops, so it's ready, to carry skis or whatnot, boxes. Another quick look of the tonneau cover. If you know if that equipment is standard, the electric tonneau cover, please let me know in the comments. So there you have it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to. Oh, maybe one last thing. So yes, you have AdBlue now. Apparently it's a 10-liter AdBlue tank, so you have to fill it every 10,000 kilometers approximately. Otherwise, the vehicle is brand new, so I haven't done a fill-up yet. Still on my original first tank. Alright guys, that's it. Let me know if you want to know anything more about the vehicle, and I'll be glad to try to answer. Cheers, bye bye.